I remember the exact moment my foot slipped on those mossy temple steps in Chiang Mai. It was one of those surreal travel moments, lush jungle all around, incense in the air, golden statues glowing in the afternoon light. And then, bam. Instant pain shot up my leg like a rubber band snapping way too hard. At first, I told myself it was fine. You're fine. Walk it off. You're in Thailand. You're on vacation. But my ankle had other plans. It puffed up like a balloon within minutes, and every step felt like walking on broken glass. So there I was, sitting on the ground, sweaty, embarrassed, and trying not to cry while a local vendor handed me a bottle of water and said something softly in Thai that probably meant, "You poor idiot." Getting hurt abroad isn't something you plan for. You plan your hikes, your snorkeling days, your night markets. You don't plan for a random fall that makes your leg look like a purple watermelon. I got a tuk-tuk to a nearby clinic, kind of half limping, half being carried by this amazing retired backpacker from Melbourne who'd seen it all. I barely remember the clinic's name, but I do remember the x-ray machine looked like something out of a 90s sci-fi movie. They told me it was a hairline fracture. Nothing dramatic, but I needed a boot, crutches, and about 3 weeks of rest. I laughed. Not like a funny laugh. The "oh cool, this trip just imploded" kind of laugh. But here's where this story doesn't spiral into a medical bill horror story. Because I kid you not, I had travel insurance. Not something I usually even think about. I used to skip it, honestly. Until a friend who travels full-time told me about this site called Aura.insure. Said it was easy, flexible, and didn't feel like some corporate maze. So before I left for Thailand, I got a quick policy on there, just kind of a why not thing. Thank God I did. That clinic visit? Covered. The crutches? Covered. Even the follow-up at a more modern hospital in Bangkok when I wasn't sure if I was healing right? Yeah, covered. I didn't have to drain my savings or call my parents in a panic or max out my credit card like I did that one time in Spain when I had food poisoning and a broke college brain. What really got me was how easy it all was. No long calls. No forms that feel like tax returns. I submitted everything through a portal, and within days, money started showing up back in my account. Not everything in travel is predictable. Sometimes it's magical. Sunsets that don't look real. Sometimes it's brutal, like falling on ancient stairs and feeling totally helpless in a country where you barely speak the language. But what I learned, and this stuck with me, is that peace of mind is a totally underrated travel essential. Like, yeah, pack the adapter and the bug spray, but also pack a safety net. Because when you're hurt and scared and Googling how much is an x-ray in Thailand, you really want to know someone's got your back. So yeah. Now, travel insurance is non-negotiable for me. And honestly, I still use Aura.insure. You can Google it, or I'll drop a link in the description if you're curious. I'm not saying it'll stop you from falling like an idiot in flip-flops, but it'll make the aftermath a lot less painful. And that, for me, made all the difference.